Supreme Rising, my beautiful collective. I hope all is well with each and every one of you. Thank you all so much for clicking on another one of my videos. It really and truly does mean a lot to me. I know it's been a couple of days since my last upload, but had a lot to do with kind of overexerting some energy where it wasn't needed. And spirit guides had to get on me and let me know, like, this is not the time or the place. So I had to just rest, refocus, reground, and yeah, basically center myself. But I am back, y'all. And let me let y'all know what's been going on in the dream world. Let me let y'all know what's been going on in the astral, y'all. Listen, I don't know who's trying to threaten you, who's trying to intimidate you, who wants you to be afraid, nerved up, doubtful, or whatever the case is right now. Listen, they asses better stop. And I'm not saying this in a way in which you're even aware of this. Because a lot of you, like your spirit guides, you know, the ancestors, and of course the Most High is doing different things in our lives individually, but these forces that's working on your behalf to ensure that you get, you know, whether it's to the next, you know, level of consciousness or to a state of healing, to a state of peace, you know, those energies that govern over you, collective, they're not playing with these people. Like, period. Like, enough is enough. You know, so, listen, you have a purpose. That's why you're still here. Okay? You have a purpose. It may seem like your life is chaotic at this time, and shit, it may just even be. But understand and overstand that you will not be here forever. And what I mean by that is, in this state of affairs, you know, in this emotion, you will not be suffering in this way. Like, life will change, you know. We have constantly checked your social media. So someone here could have even verbally admitted, like, yeah, I'll watch you, or they could have slipped and said it, you know, and yeah, I'll watch what you do, for those of you who are on social media. And they can always, like, have some sort of slick things or disrespectful things to say, like, in regards to what you're doing, but they're just jealous. This is just them showing the fact that, not, well, I wouldn't even say just jealous, they're hateful. They despise the fact that it's deeper than jealousy. It's much stronger than that at this point. You know, when they were with you, when you were in their presence, they were jealous and you felt it, right? But it's like they're envious and very spiteful and angry and rageful and vengeful towards you because they're pissed that they weren't able to stop you. Okay? We have release your anger. I guess I'm not alone in this one, but I know, I'm not saying I've released my anger in its entirety, but for the most part, the things that's kind of been taking place in my life, I'm like, okay, I'm seeing why certain things are coming up. But yeah, this could just be a reminder for some of you out there. Release your anger. Don't let people get you triggered, upset. Exactly. You will be on top again. You will be on top again. Don't let these jealous-hearted, envious-hearted motherfuckers, excuse my French, y'all, but y'all know how it gets sometimes. But, you know, don't let nobody try to discourage you. Point blank, period. Okay, we have self-healing. All right, somebody's upset because you're like a self-healing individual. All right, you could be very inspiring. Somebody could see you as motivating. You're real. You're honest. I'm also hearing capable, like you're way more capable than this person. Yeah, exactly. We have cream of the crop. Last message, you guys, as you can see, I've been working on a couple of channeled messages as pertains to this shadow period energy that we're kind of stuck in right now. We have grace and mercy awaits you. Okay? Grace and mercy awaits you. And then bottom of the deck, we have light a candle. Okay? Light yourself a scented candle, burn an incense, some dragon's blood, some myrrh, frankincense, whatever. And really release your mind. Is the energy that I'm picking up on. I'm also hearing prepare for the storm. This could be like I just heard something about like the storm of your mind or the storm of the mind here. Something about a current. I see red current. I'm just looking at this candle and I'm picking up different clues and different vibrations here. But overall and ultimately, I just feel like you all, in order to, because again, we will be into this shadow period, from what I've heard and what I've researched like on my own. We will be in this shadow period until March of next year, and that's when the energy is really going to take the turn. That's when you will see yourself in this new light. Like, I'm not even gonna say no more because last shuffle, I just want y'all to know, like, things are shifting, you know, things are changing. All right, grace and mercy awaits you. This is why these people who are still on your jock, you know, still on your top, still hating, still plotting, still, you know, trying to send snares, you know, like, that's why they're doing what they're doing. Okay? But don't even worry about it. We have, I think I just seen the Hermit. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we have the Hermit. Time to go into solitude, or this could be the energy that you're already in. Definitely take it where it resonates. All right. We also have the Four of Earth. So yeah, so much to celebrate. Send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and prosperity coming to you. Absolutely. Absolutely. See, this is what this person fears. They fear the day, number one, that you meet someone that's like top tier, alpha energy, because they know that is what they are not. And so that is why they try to make you feel insecure, and you know, they want you to have some type of self-loathing energy. But that's just not in your spirit. Period. You know, so it's just projectory energies that we are conquering and battling and fighting up against at this time. Okay? But the trajectory of our life is about to change. Period. Oh my god, it's stormy, you guys. I got scared for a second. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but my bad. Anyway, yeah, like, life is really about to change, you know, and yeah, it could be very cold, by the way, wherever you guys are. So ensure that you are taking care of yourself, you know, eating lots of warm foods, warm liquids, get on your vitamins, things such as that. But anyway, enjoying the fruits of your labors, okay? Hard work that has led to a luxurious life. This is what, yeah, this is that grace and mercy energy here. We have the Ace of Cups here, so a beautiful new emotional experience, okay? Yeah, awakening of psychic abilities, all right? The Lovers. Yep. That's exactly why you're being guided to release this anger at this time too, because you don't want to inadvertently like ruin anything good, you know, when that energy does come in, like when that divine union, that true divine masculine, that healed masculine energy comes in, or healed feminine and vice versa energy comes in collective. You don't want to be like, that's why I literally push the issue on just being single, because you don't want to take your problems from one situationship, one relationship, onto the next, you know? Like, that's why I'm just like working on myself, and I encourage you all to do the same, which I'm pretty sure many of you already are. But just if you need a little reminder, you know, your sea star gonna remind you kindly. I'm gonna pull you up, all right? Because we got that elephant spirit over here, that spirit of unity, you know, community, right? And pulling up one another. Like, if you guys look at, well, we'll get into that in the live, but I'm gonna have to write that down because I kind of want to get into how elephants operate. But yeah, so yeah, anyway, we have more water energy. So yeah, this could be a very emotional period at this time. All right, yeah, especially with this self-healing. Like, you could be doing a lot of crying, which is amazing. I'm hearing like one way. I know that this may sound, please don't think I'm crazy, you guys, but well, I don't think this is crazy at all. But I literally had a dream of this, or it was maybe even a vision. But it was like about being in nature and like either like screaming, like letting go all of, you know, the trauma, the pain, and like, I just keep something about like screaming at the top of your lungs, like how that, and I'm not saying at other people, I mean like with just you in solitude, of course, like, but yeah, it's something about that self-healing energy energy that it's kind of envelops you right now. Okay? This is a very inspiring time for you, a very creative time as well. All right, yeah. You could be invited to something. You could have recently booked a trip. Now you're kind of going back and forth, wondering if you really want to go. Spirit is saying, just go. Don't allow you know, the low principalities try to trick you into not having a good time, enjoying yourself, and really letting off some steam. Okay, yeah. We have the Empress. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's thundering. But we have the Empress here. So you sit on your throne, especially in conjunction with this Nine of Earth energy. You know, you're very fruitful, you're very abundant, no matter what it may appear to be, in this 3D matrix. Like, just look at it as, look at everything you're going through, as not only a stepping stone and a lesson, but look at it as just temporal. You're not gonna always be there. Like, I always hear, especially when I get to talking about this transformative period that is to come, and that many of us are already basically on that ship, right? Big things stopping, all right? Little things stopping, big things popping, all right? So yeah, like, that's what I'm hearing. So abundance and prosperity awaits. Wow, right behind the Empress, bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. Yeah, this is a divine union. This is definitely a divine union underway. Somebody has taken a liking to you. Somebody is observing you. This this could be like someone from your past. I'm not saying like you all were even intimate with each other. This could be someone that you didn't even know had like a crush on you, or you didn't even know liked you, or it could have been a brief fling, a brief thing. Maybe didn't end like on bad terms. This individual could be coming back, because I've been kind of dreaming of that. Um, so there's a lot. There's a lot going on in this shadow period, guys. A lot going on. Yeah, we have this Five of Cups energy, or Five of Water, but here, somebody is definitely just doing a little bit too much, focusing on the negative. This could be you, collective, all right? Things are going to turn out and work out in your favor, but just because the road or the journey may not look like, and this is for me too, but just because it may not look like how you anticipated or how you may have wanted it, doesn't mean it's not going to happen. So we've all got to snap ourselves out of that immediately, because again, that is a trick and snare of the enemy. You know who you are. Every day you are awakening more and more to who you are, your gifts, your talents, your potential, and so on and so forth, right? All right, so exactly, we have forgiveness of self and others. So this is definitely a time to, you know, keep working on this self-healing in conjunction with, you know, number one, forgiving yourself for even allowing and putting up with some of the shit you did or allowed, right? We have the Two of Fire, so taking the next steps, bold and ambitious choices, partnering with others who share your dreams. So to me, I feel like you're about to also, something about some top tier or high level contacts here is what I'm seeing. You could have made a recent like high level contact, someone who could be either in the entertainment business, the medical business, or something like that, but could be just like way up there. You could have just recently made this contact here. But yeah, something about expanding your plans and moving forward here. Wow, we have the Eight of Fire with the Star, bottom of the deck, y'all. So yeah, there could be a lot of stress going on right here, right now. You could be under stress. It is stressful when you're healing, either, when you're doing your inner wound healing, and when you are healing, or not, well, yeah, healing, but just going through the motions of life, like that shit can be stressful, you know? But this is also speaking of like traveling for business and having the ability to multitask. Okay, somebody is just too stuck in their head. I don't know if I'm the only one that's been like feeling that way, because I've also been feeling like that. I just feel like, okay, get out of my get out of your head, because that is like the biggest killer of all action, dreams, all that. It's just going like, over and over, back and forth in your head. Okay, so yeah, there will be a new start. It already is. Trust yourself. Okay? Follow this goal. Do this thing. Go to that place. Explore. You know? It's It's okay to be alone. It's okay to be in solitude and get to know you. Up until the age in which you are at now, you've been surrounded by a lot of, I'm not saying it was all bad either, but for the most part, you've been surrounded by a lot of leechers, energy vampires, soul drainers, spirit breakers, and the list goes on. And now is the time to find you. Now is the time to get to know, what do you truly like? Who are you really? What do you want to bring forth in this world? What is your purpose on earth? Like, I feel like a lot of you are just in that energy. Y'all kind of see how the energy shifted, because it's like, it's game time. A lot of us are being powered up in this period of solitude and isolation. We're being powered up. We're being restored. We are being renewed. All right. So yeah. Listen, with this Queen of Swords energy, like, y'all is just like, whatever does not serve this period of my life, whoever does not serve this period of my life, you can go. You can go. I can do without you, honey. Because you're not going to stop what the Most High God has already blessed and has already written in advance. You see, that's all people be trying to do, is drain your energy to the point where you just want to give up and throw in the towel and never get back up again. No, boo-boo. No, boo-boo. Those are the feelings you feel. And I'm talking about all the projectors, the haters, the self-doubters, so they feel like they got to project that energy. No, I'm going to, I'm going to always encourage and basically speak the gospel and spread the gospel about, having that inner knowing within yourself. Y'all know we got to watch our words, so I ain't going to say believe, because, break it break it down via the etymology. We don't want to speak curses over ourselves, right? But that's neither here nor there. All I'm saying is, this is a grand period, guys. Like, I'm getting fired up. Like, I'm getting fired up. For real, because I know what's to come. Exactly. We have decisive, focused, driven, and you could be quite defensive at this time as well. Because you're standing up for what you believe in. You're finally standing up for those that you may have feared in the past. For whatever misconceived or misperceived notion that you had towards them. When you were stuck in those lower levels, when you didn't have self-love, and when you didn't have self-worth, and when you didn't care about, yourself, or you didn't have an identity, things like that, right? But yeah, we have choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotion. Yep. That's for me for sure. But I know a lot of us have been going through that. Like, a lot of you, like, let's keep it real. You've probably been cussing people out, just being irritable, annoyed, because it's that purging happening. Like, it gotta come out. You feel me? A lot of you, like I said, you've been silent, you've been too strong, you've been just carrying the weight of the world on your fucking shoulders, trying to protect everyone else. It's time to protect you, period. Listen, last card, we have the Ace of Air. So, right, so this is speaking of brilliant ideas that may need refinement, okay? We have overcoming obstacles, okay? Communicate clearly and concisely and remain objective at this time, okay? So, y'all, bottom of the deck, we got the Star. Need I say more? Like, I can keep going and going, but I think you all are already getting the gist of this, and you kind of already see what it is. Yes, you've been through a lot. Yes, a lot has occurred this year, but it's time to let bygones be bygones finally, forgive yourself, and move forward. You know, the saying is, if you know better, you do better. So a lot of us, we know better, so it's time to do better. All right, forget these, haters and naysayers that always want to try to throw dirt on our dreams. Like, they don't have a say in who we are and where we are going. And that is the beauty of it. So, until the next one, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please let me know in the comments down below, and I will definitely holler back at y'all. Y'all know I love communicating and talking to y'all and connecting and all of that. And yeah, I really appreciate y'all. Love you. Peace.